how do I wash this thing? And how often do I wash this thing? And what products do I use on it? Can I use heat on it? Oh my gosh. You're a newbie. If like you don't even have a wig yet, but you're about to, you know you want one, girl. Why wouldn't you? I've had some people ask me if I even have hair underneath this cap. Yeah, I do. I do have hair. In fact, I can probably leave the house without a wig and nobody would know any different. But damn it, ain't nobody got time to be dinking with their real hair on their head. They can style their hair on a wig block in front of them the night before. They can just throw it on the next morning and run out the door in like a matter of 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. How cool is that? Why wouldn't you? You don't have to be balding or thinning or anything like that. Yes, I'm thinning, but you don't have to be to wear these. Anyways, let's talk about being a wig newbie. Or maybe you're not even a newbie and you just kind of want to hear maybe some ideas. And maybe you know more than I do, so like help me out and post in the comments things that I'm probably missing. Once you receive your first wig, whether it be from me or from any of the other amazing artists, there's so many amazing wig artists out there. When you're ready and you get that precious little box in the mail and you're like doing this happy dance like it's Wiggy Wednesday, right? And then you open that box and all the feels and you just get so excited. There's so many things that go through your head like, holy shit, now what? How do I take care of this thing so that it lasts? I know it's delicate, right? Because you're getting the real good stuff, the good human hair, the Swiss transparent lace or HD lace or theater lace or whatever it may be. I've heard some horror stories. Heard horror stories recently of some women maybe literally putting their wig on and ripping the Swiss lace in half down the center. My gosh, I would cry. Let's all say a little prayer for those women because, that can't be easy. These things are not cheap. They become a part of you, and when that happens, you kind of just want to vomit or die or sit in a corner and rock back and forth like this. Anyways, so there's also women that have maybe accidentally put holes in their lace, or they've over plucked their front hairline, or they have overtoned it, or they've done something to it to, I don't know. Regardless, a wig can always be fixed, but let's kind of, let's try to avoid those issues, shall we? That'd be great. Because then you don't have to call me crying because your wig is torn or has holes in it or it turned green. Anyways, that's for another day. Let's talk about what you need to know when you first get your wig and you have all these questions. How do I wash this thing? And how often do I wash this thing? And what products do I use on it? Can I use heat on it? Oh my gosh. The first thing you need to know is if you are buying a wig from Stacked Hair, myself, or if you are buying a wig from a reputable company or a reputable artist, then the first thing you need to know is try not to stress out too much. You're paying a lot of money for a good product. You're paying a lot of money and investing in yourself for something that's going to last way longer than synthetic hair. It's gonna wear longer, it's gonna feel better and look better, and you're just gonna be happier and not spend as much money in the process. The lace is what you have to be careful about. Avoid all conditioner products in the lace area, which would be like your free parting area from here to here and back here. Okay, so everything in this area, avoid using heavy conditioners, avoid super duper hot water, avoid oils, just don't in that area. Why? If you need to know why, it's because These pieces, if you get them from me or from another source that's reputable and selling these kinds of wigs, they're all handmade. So every strand of hair, I shit you not, you're gonna be like, phew, is hand tied into this piece of lace. Do you know how long that probably takes? Like forever. If you put any type of oil or conditioner or anything on here around the knots, it might loosen those knots and the hair will shed. Also, when you're washing, use a shampoo that is sulfate free because you do not want to strip the color out of your wig if it's been custom colored. Not wash this thing too much because these don't need to be washed that often. That's one of the best parts, you guys. You barely ever have to wash this. Why? Because this wig is not producing oil. In fact, you're probably going to need to add oils back into the strands of hair because it will get more dry as you wear it. You'll want to use products on it that protect the hair from heat, from the environment, from all the crap in your environment. I'm telling you, like, if you're wearing this thing every single day, in my humble opinion, like, unless you're like sweating a bunch or you're in a smoky bar or you're in a casino bar, like that has a lot of smoke, or you went to like a Mexican food joint and it smells of, you know, chimichangas and Coronas, margaritas, lime and salt. Wow, all of a sudden now I want a margarita. What time is it? You don't need to wash it. You just don't. Once a month, how about? You wear this thing every single day and you're not sweating, you're not oily, you're not putting a bunch of makeup everywhere. Once a month. Seriously, it's bomb. It's rare, although it does happen to those lucky women, but it is rare to throw a wig on your head and be like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. They get packaged in bags and boxes. They get flattened. You're gonna have to put her on and play around with her for a little bit, okay? You're gonna have to let the heat from your head allow her to chill out and get used to you. She's gonna get to know you and you're gonna get to know her, okay? And then you're just gonna become one, right? Put a little heat on her. You can do that. You absolutely can do that because she's human hair. I only sell human hair. I don't sell blend. I don't sell synthetic fibers. It's only human hair, which means they can be styled with heat. They can be colored, cut. They can do all the things. I mean, the hairline looks like your own. You can change the part. There's so many cool things about these. So many cool things. Before you put heat on it, use some sort of protectant, like some sort of thermal heat protectant. My favorite one is the Kenra blow dry spray for when it's wet. I actually use it when it's dry, when your hair is dry too. This stuff is bomb. Kenra Platinum blow dry spray. It's a thermal protectant and it actually allows your hair to dry quicker, but you don't even really need a hair dryer. I just wash them at night and then hang them to dry. Let's move on, Allie, let's move on. Y'all need some oil on these ends or you're gonna feel like especially if you live in Oklahoma and you've got all the wind and pollen and BS blowing around with the tumbleweeds sweeping through the plains. It starts to feel really dry on the ends and it might start getting real tangly, especially if you got long hair and it's hot. This is like BioSilk. Everybody knows BioSilk, right? It's bomb. Oil, just put a little bit on the ends and solid gold. You need one of these, spray bottle of water. Because sometimes you just need to, to your kids, to your cats. your husband. Like if you want to move your part, spray it, blow dry it down. That's how you move your part. I have a whole other Wiggy Wednesday on that, okay? Water bottle. Every time you buy a wig from me, it comes with an instruction card. Everything you need to know is on that card. Yeah, how to take care of your wig is right there. Boom, you're welcome. All right, get one of these. I think I have too many pieces here, but this you can buy off Amazon safely. What is this, you say? It is not a racquetball, tennis, racket thing. And this is what you store your wig on. And you just set your wig right on top. Like this. All right, wig stand. Hair care products. Ooh, here's another thing. What kind of brush do you use to brush it? I don't know, a brush? Just don't go like right against your head. You'll need one of these needle things, needle rat tail combs. This is, helpful to like change the part on your head or like smooth down baby hairs. I don't know. Some really, 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 really sharp scissors to cut the lace. I'll do another video on how to do that later. That should answer most of your concerns when you first open this wig. Just remember to be careful with this area right here. Make sure you store it nicely on a stand. Get some good scissors to cut the lace. Use some really good products. Use your, spray water bottle for changing the part or whatever. And just have fun, girl. Because guess what? You just started a brand new addiction. I need to go make sure my kids are alive. Okay? Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, thumbs up, whatever this shit is called on YouTube, because I need that so that I can have my own link. Do it for me. Okay?